everybody, it's Kathy from Kathy's Cards. Well, I have a few things I wanted to share with you tonight. Last night I was supposed to go on Canvas Craze Creations. Brandy was having a live, and me, Marlene, Tina, Andrea, we're all going to show how we each would alter a hand mirror, the dollar hand mirror. Well, as it turned out, Google Hangouts didn't work for me. It's worked before, but it didn't work last night. So what I did is, while they were doing it on live, I still pretended like I was with them, and I made mine at the same time. So I wanted to share that with you now. This was the first one that I ended up with. And this one you'll be familiar with the wolf because I did a dream catcher with this wolf. It was a much bigger picture, and I just love this picture. In fact, I love all the wolves and the Indian pictures. I just think they're totally awesome. So anyways, I had a smaller version of it, and I put it on this mirror. And after I put it on, I added some feathers, a blue one and then a brown one over there. And then I found this real pretty pearl trim that I had. And then I did this ruffle trim. I think it went with the picture. And then here are the things that I got from my girlfriend a while ago. Where she works, they had a whole bunch of them, but they were broken. And I told her, even if I can only use the centerpiece, that'll be great for me. In fact, I shared some with Tina Massey from Happy Mail from the Heart. So when I was doing these, I kind of thought about these, that they would go really good. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up putting these lovely leaves on it. And then I did wedding applique here, and I did do some wedding applique around it. And then the back, I decided to try to keep the mirror, open, and I just did the back just plain, and I did white around that, and I just put one of the appliques that I've made just to keep the back, a little plainer. I mean, not plain, but it's not dressed up like the front. So anyways, that was the first one that I did come up with, and I was able to show the girls this one, and I started on the other one, but I was getting tired, so I figured I'd show them when I do this. So this is my second one, and what I did with this is I have some old doilies. I know people that just keep doilies are going to cringe, but I buy doilies for a reason. It's to use on my books and different things. But I just love this embroidery, and I will use it on something else. So I cut that out and put that in the middle, and then I put wedding applique all around it. Again, I added some feathers. I don't know, I was into feathers last night. It just seemed something different for me. And I put the white flowers, and then I had the blue and white trim. It comes together, which was really cool. And then again, I had another necklace. I must have had about 10 of them when she gave them to me. That the colors worked out really good here. And originally, in the middle there, that was just white. And I just took a Copic marker and I colored it in, and I thought it came out really good. So it would kind of offset, all the white. So that's what I did with that one. And then on the back of this one, I put the bow down here. Or this is like a flower, actually. I put that down there, and then I put a little bow on top. I'm still not sure if I'm going to keep that little bow on top. I might take it off. You know how you're trying to figure different things to do, and I'm like, does it need something else or whatever? And so I'll decide on that. And then I just put some white trim behind here, and I put that pearl trim again. So these were the two that I ended up with. So let me know what you think. It was my first time ever doing these, and these were a lot of fun, actually. So in the future, I might do some more. And the other girls, you got to go check the live. I hope Brandy from Canvas Craze Creations downloaded it. I'm not sure, but hopefully she did, so you can see the other girls and what they did. I know Tina from Happy Mail did show her, so you can go to hers and see how cute hers came out. So anyways, that was this. And then the day before I did that, I don't know if you're familiar with a lot of the, they're heart fans, and they're made out of straw, and the handle kind of bends forward a little. Well, I had gotten a bunch of them at, again, at Savers Goodwill. I don't remember anymore. And I thought, let's see if I can do something with them. So what I did is, I have two little ones. I didn't do those yet, but I have the bigger one. And I wanted to start using more of my material too, which lately I've been using. So this is what I ended up with one of my lovely ladies. She's one of my favorite ones. I use her a lot. This was lovely material that I got off a dress. And it just shimmers and shines. It's really so pretty. And this is cloth paper. So I printed her out again. And then I did the bling going around. And then I put the two little butterflies and roses around her. And then in the back, I just did the white trim to go around. And then up here I did to cover the handle. And because these fans, these handles go forward and they don't go back. I tried to see if I could get it to go back, but they don't. See, they're kind of like that. I had to put this on the back so that when you hung it, it would hang it straight. So anyways, that was just an experiment with something I've never used before. So if you ever see these fans, I'm not saying putting material on is easy. It took time. And I didn't sew it, I glued it. But you keep cutting and trimming and cutting and trimming, and eventually you get it to work. And I put the gold trim that I have here, I put it all around the handle too, as you can see. So anyways, you can let me know what you think of this. That was just something out of left field, because I'm trying to go back now. Instead of getting more new things, I'm trying to use a lot of what I had before I start going back to the Savers and the Goodwills. They haven't had much this last month anyways. I think with no garage sales and with the Christmas being over, I haven't been able to find a lot. So probably within the next month or so, they will have more. So what I've been trying to do is, instead of finding a lot of newer things, is to get the stuff that I've gotten for the last year and start using it. Because honest to God, you forget what you have, and I'm guilty of that. So that's what I'm really trying to do. So that was that, and then I finished my last chair. I remember showing you the first two chairs that I made. Well, this is my last one that I made. This one I actually painted pink, because if you remember, it was just blonde. And this one here, kind of similar with the trim. I love this trim. I just like it so much. But this is bridal applique too. But now this was material that I had. It's like a pink, a soft pink. And I actually covered this whole thing with the material. Then I put the wedding applique over it. And I don't know if you can see it there, but it comes through. When you see it up close here, you can see that the cloth is there. And even on the edge, I have the cloth showing. And then I had this wonderful pink rose. It was actually on, let's see, it was a stocking that I got, a Christmas stocking, but it was more of a shabby chic, real pretty pink one. And I ended up taking it off of that because I didn't think I would use the stocking. And the stocking also had this wonderful trim. And so I used it because I didn't have any more of that, and I used it on the other chair. So anyways, this is how this one came out. And I see I got it all in the back there, all the wedding app. So that's my third chair. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to share with you what I've been up to the last week or so. So let me know what you think, and I'll be talking to you again. Take it easy, everybody.